What part am I on again? Part, let me think. One. Am I really only on part 5? Okay. I think it's part 5. Alright, hello everybody and welcome to Let's Play Metroid Prime. I forgot what part we're on, but I do remember what we did in the last episode. We had just recently got the space jump boots and the boost ball from Phendrana Drifts. And now with these items, we're going to do a little bit of exploring around the planet. And we're going to start by heading over to this door that we neglected in the beginning because we didn't have the items to continue on further, but is a very important part that we need to explore eventually once. Right here, we just break these needlers, I believe is what they're called. Right here, and the impact crater. This is the meteor that is being explained in the lore. This is where it crashed. And if you remember, there was an impact site that happened. Now there's this pirate data. I think this is important, so I'm going to go ahead and read it. I don't normally read most of the pirate data, except for ones that I know are really, of note. But I believe this one's of note. Field team reports are in on an aged structure of an alien design. Built on the surface of Talon 4, studies show that this structure projects a containment field. This field bars access to a prime source of energy within a deep crater. The science team believes that the field is powered by a number of strange Chozo artifacts. We have found some of these relics, and studies on them have begun, as this field could hinder our future energy production. Hinder? I don't think that's what it said. It could help? I don't know. Energy production operations on Talon 4. We must dismantle it as soon as possible. If this means the destruction of the Chozo artifacts, it will be done. So, some of the pirates already have it and are looking to harness the energy that's inside this thing. Gulp, gulp, gulp. I don't know if my mic picked it up, but I just made a loud slur, there we go. Throughout our living nightmare, as we battle with this unyielding darkness, we Chozo see a light. This light glows with promise, chasing the shadows cast by the great poison and purifying that which has grown toxic. It is strange, though. At times it looks to our eyes as if the light coalesces into the figure of a woman, burning brightly. The luminescence descends from space, then retreats back into the infinite blackness from whence it came. When this prophecy comes to pass, when the light recedes, the Chozo's long vigilance of containment will finally come to an end. Figure of a woman, you say? The containment of the great poison. This task has fallen to the Chozo. We will not flee from our duty, even as we suffer with this land. Its creatures we will pour our will into the 12. The artifacts that, when brought together, form the lock that holds this great evil at bay. In the depths of the planet, this lock must stand up to all who might come to assault it. To preserve the power of the seal and to protect it from those who would have meddled for their own designs, we will spread the artifacts across the land, hiding them from prying eyes. The lock must never open until the day comes when this disaster can finally be put to rest, or put right. So, Chozo artifacts. We gotta keep an eye out for them. They could be anywhere. And one could even be right here. So, this is your main objective of the entire game. The Chozo artifacts. This is the first of 12. Collect it and then scan the totems here for clues on the locations of the remaining artifacts. Together, the artifacts will open a path to the center of the impact crater. This is the main quest of the game. Find all the Chozo artifacts and destroy whatever's in it. But if you do that, just know that you'll soft lock yourself to never go back to any part of the game. So, We have this one placed. And if you wanted to, you can scan these and you'll get clues. Personally, I'm not going to sit here and read them all out. If you put a chosen artifact in, it will still be transferred to your logbook. So you do not have to scan these. All is good. But that's all there really is here. Just this part right here. So who would have thought that the ending of the game, it's almost like the ending of the game, this is the final area, right? It's almost like it's 3 rooms away from where we started. It's just like in the very first Metroid game. If you look at any map of Zebes, directly above where you spawn, at least like 5 layers to the top, the mother brain fight room is literally above you. I don't know what's up with Metroid in doing that, but they continue to do that all the time. I guess they do it for a reason, because then you could just save at your ship, and when you save at your ship, you respawn literally all your stuff. So they do it for a reason. It's good game design, but still, kind of funny, kind of hilarious. Alright, so I'm going to head back to the Chozo Ruins. We're going to do a little bit of cleanup for this part. Do a little cleanup. We're just going to go around and collect some missile expansions. Just for completion's sakes. Because like I said, this is going to be a 100% run through. And considering we haven't been here after collecting a couple of 2 important items, the boost ball and the space jump, we have some business to finish here. You do not have to do this. You can actually go back to Talon Overworld. You can go to Phendrana Drifts if you prefer. I'm just doing this for the sake of video, for the content. For the content of completion. Alrighty. So right over here, you just want to... Oh, the plated beetles here still, if you need to scan it. You can just bomb here and bang. Easy 5 missile. And actually, another forming half pipe. So if you wanted to, you just go right up to this part of the wall. Right here. Another missile expansion. Bam. Right there. And if you had a keen eye in the main starting room of Chozo Ruins, there's another forming half pipe. But you actually don't need to use the boost ball if you have the space jump boots. Alright, first let me kill this thing. What's up? So, using an exploit, this is, if you noticed, if I double jump, I just barely can reach it. But if I push up the wall like this, you see how it kind of thrusts me up a little bit? If you do that and jump at the same time like this, you can almost make it. And if you time it just right, you can do something called the ghetto jump. That's an exploit that you can use in the entire trilogy, I believe. I don't know of any instances that it's useful in the 3rd game, but I do know of a couple of times when you can use it in this game, and a really good part that you can use it in the 2nd game. In the 2nd game, you can use it to skip a whole item if you wanted to. You can literally skip everything. It's not needed. It's simple. It's easy. There you go. Oh, and now that we're here, let's not shoot the war wasp with something simple like that. Where are you guys spawning from? Where's the other one at? I don't normally destroy these. I normally just kind of deal with them, because there can only be 3 war wasps at a time, so really not much of a nuisance. But you bomb that out. How did you guys get up here? What? Come this way after bombing that little piece of stone. Bomb these out, and you can get yourself another missile expansion right here in the walls. Easy, easy, easy. Easy missile expansions. Easy missile expansions. We're already up like 25 more missiles than when we first came here. Or 20 actually. But there's still more. Right here, if you jump up. Boom. Another missile expansion right off the bat. Simple. Oh, and here's the grass. I never scanned the tangled grass. Here's me scanning it. It's a good thing I remembered that. So, make sure you scan the grass. If you have not yet scanned it, scan it. You'd be surprised. There's so many times where I've missed scanning one creature, and I've missed 100% on a couple of playthroughs. And on the GameCube, it doesn't do this, but since you can replay the game on the same profile, like if you want to do it on a harder difficulty or whatnot, the game actually resets for you after beating it. And all your scans save. So if you don't want to go for 100% scans on your first playthrough, you really don't have to. It's just kind of something you can do on your second playthrough. Before I head back to the Magmore Caverns, I have one more thing that I want to pick up if we head this way. One more thing. There's a quick little missile expansion right here in this room. Able to get it, but you need the bombs to do it. Just break these. This is another instance where you need to double bomb jump. And what the heck? Oh, that's my phone. I don't know if that got picked up. I just dropped my phone. Hopefully it didn't crack the screen. Knowing my luck, it's probably destroyed. Phone's probably absolutely cracked, which sucks because I would like to trade it in for something better eventually. Maybe later this year actually. I might make the switch to iPhone. What's your guys' opinion on iPhones? You know, I've always been an Android kind of guy. And I never really I don't know. I had an iPhone 4S when I was in high school. I had one. I had it for like a year, and then I cracked the screen because I dropped it on the concrete on my way to school. I was literally trying to pull it out of my pocket, and it cracked. Excuse my language, but it cracked. Oh my god, I was so upset. I was so mad. And can you believe that my parents were mad at me because they said I don't know how to hold my phone? It cracked in my hand. It literally cracked. I literally fell out of my pocket. Like, what? Parents, man, they always get it's because I broke an expensive phone, which I'm not gonna lie, I think the phone was still like a couple $100 at the time, but it was still an older model. Like the 5C was old. The 6 was, I think the 6 was, I remember there was a whole joke with the iPhone 6 where it bends. The iPhone 6 bends. Anyone remember that? iPhone 6 bending on them? I wonder if that's actually a thing. It would like break the screen and render the phone obsolete. I think that was only if you got the phone too hot though, and then put it in your pocket and then it bended. Or I'm just coping right now. I don't know. iPhone users, tell me if it's a cope. Tell me if you're coping because your iPhone 6 bent in your pocket when you were a kid or something. Such old, it feels like such a long time ago, but it really wasn't that long ago, like in terms of technology. I don't know, we're on like the 14th generation of iPhones now, 13th, whatever 2022's latest model is. I think the 13 just came out or whatever. So ugly, bro. Like iPhone 13, like god dang, why is there 13 phones? There's more models of iPhones than there are of like gaming consoles. That's crazy. And what, they don't really even change much, do they, huh? They're just kind of like, I guess that's just consumerism. I guess that just shows you how much people buy stuff that they don't really need, and just the, you know, the society we live in. Anyways, I might buy an iPhone. After dissing iPhone users for, I mean, it's not like iPhone's the only one that does it. Now I'm like sitting here thinking about it. There's other people do it too. They do it a lot. Oh, and before we head right in here, now that we have the space jump, you can jump up here, and we can see this new mechanism right here. It's called a booster slot or whatever. I don't know. Booster shot. COVID-19 booster shot. Am I able to say that? I hope that's not against YouTube TOS. I mean, I don't got enough money to even be making money off these videos yet, but this video is gonna not be eligible for monetization. Money. 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 Chozo artifact. The second of 12, right here. Another artifact. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alrighty. How did you respawn? How did you all respawn? I thought well, whatever. Whatever. Let's just head back to Phendrana Drifts. Head up this way. Alrighty, so after getting the space jump boots, come right back to Phendrana Drifts, and right back here in the starting room, there's this platform right here. You are able to double jump onto, just like this, and bam, we got another door that we can go and do stuff with. Break that. Let's see if I can just push through that. Yes, I can. Let's just face tank the damage, because who cares, right? Who cares? We are styling right now. Oh, okay. These things right here. Parasites. So, ice parasites. These aren't normal parasites. Ice parasites. New creature. Ice parasites. Make sure you scan those too, because those enemies actually disappear later in game. So make sure you scan those. Along with the ice burrower. I hope I scanned the ice burrower. Did I? I'll check here in a bit. What am I doing? Alright. Missile. Bomb slot. Boom. I should probably explain how a normal person is supposed to figure this stuff out. Because I kind of just do things without explaining it. But, that's not it. If I look at... Oh, I can't scan anything there. So certain items or certain materials you have to memorize throughout the game. I think a couple of YouTubers that I've seen in the past talk about this. But what is it? There's certain... What is it? I don't even know the names of them. I'll read. When I find something that is pertaining to it, I'll try to bring it back up. Anyways, after doing that, we have access to the wave beam. This... Oh. It couldn't be that easy, could it? Nope, we got a family of Sheegoth that we gotta take out. Got their children right here. So let's just missile spam these guys. Get stuck on them. Missile spam this guy. Easy. Oh man. 2 more spawn. Boom, another baby Sheegoth destroyed. And with that... Oh. I don't think that's very happy with what we just did. Sheegoth, the supreme predator of the Phendrana Drifts area. Alright, so this is a full-grown Sheegoth. This is this is a mini boss, but it does become an enemy later on in the game as well. And just go ahead and pelt it with missiles. Have it do breathing, and when it starts huffing, just aim at its gills area. Spam it with missiles. This is where like that missile spam trick like comes into play. So the missile spam trick, if I do missiles normally, you see how I have to like let that thing kind of cock itself? Instead, if you press down and then A rapidly, you'll close the missile fins or whatever it is. And if you do that, then it actually allows you to keep spamming missiles. Like that, it's dead. So with, yeah, just using that trick, you're able to just do that. Simple as that. And here's an ultra missile ammunition right here. Boom. Wave beam for our troubles. And the wave beam. So, in the 2D games, you are able to shoot through walls using the wave beam. The wave beam is like one of the stronger beams in the game, depending on which games you play. In this game, however, the wave beam is its own separate beam type. It still shoots like a wave, but it is an electric based beam, so it is used to power electronics and the scatter bombus. Now we're able to kill those. We're able to kill those and normal bombus. So some should spawn right here, and now they can demonstrate that now we can disrupt their power, their energy fields, and destroy them like that. Simple as that. And yeah, I think now the ice parasites are gone. So if you didn't scan them, you're screwed. So I'm pretty sure I scanned them. I remember scanning them. So I'm good. But you, if you didn't scan them, you're done. Anyways, back to what I was saying about like the alloys. If this one right here, this cordite statue is worn and withered. Cordite is one of the materials. Now, it's not missileable and it's not bombable. You can't bomb it. Like, it would be very weird if you had a double bomb jump to kill that or to break that. It can only be broken by something that we'll get soon. So, there's stuff like that. Cordite is for something else. I think it's called like something alloy. Metallic alloy is bombable. Or like sandstone. I think sandstone is what's bombable. And then missiles are... I don't know what missiles are destroyed by. I don't know. Alrighty. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here for this part. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you in the next part. Bye-bye.